Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in today. This is a live stream, and in this video, we're going to cover quickly what happened today to go with what I've already been talking about. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but here we are again, right before 6/11, and we have this meeting, the last person that the last president that Trump's going to be meeting with before 6/11. We're going to talk about who this is. We're going to go over what I talked about in my video quickly yesterday, and then we're going to hop on over to Ball Don't Lie's channel. So right after this stream, guys, this stream's going to be about 30 minutes, and then we're going to hop on over to this stream right here on Ball Don't Lie. I'm going to be with him on his channel. So stick around throughout this stream, and then we're going to hop on over and talk about the love theme. We're going to start talk about war first, and then we're going to talk about love. So all is fair in love and war, right? So stay tuned to the end of this stream, and then jump over to this stream. Ball Don't Lie, this is his channel right here, Ball Don't Lie. I'm going to be live with him, okay? So that's the itinerary for today. So let's get straight into it. Thank you to everyone who's in the chat. Thank you, Coffee Girl. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you, Geocentric, and thank you, Maggie. Thank you to all the 31. So let's get right into it, guys. If you guys have been following my work, you guys know that I've been talking about June 11th. Why June 11th? Well, June 11th is the day that Trump turns 42 Martian years. When war equals 42, Mars ritual, Mars is the god of war, world war equals 42, Mars ritual equals 6/11 and 42. Trump turns 42 on 6/11, Mars years. What's a Mars year? It's 687 days. That's one Mars year. 687 Earth days is one Mars year, okay? So Trump turns 42 Martian years in a few days. Now, I've been talking about this over and over and over and over and over again, and now the last person that Trump's going to meet with publicly, as far as I know, before June 11th, is the German Chancellor Meritz. Okay? Now, for all the Germans in the chat, I know the word Meritz does not mean Mars, okay? But, so March, right? March is named after Mars, okay? The month of March, okay? The president or chancellor of Germany, his last name is Meritz, okay? Meritz sounds like Meritz in German, so they sound the same. The word, his last name sounds exactly like the word for March in German, Meritz. It's just spelled with an A instead of an E, okay? Now, Meritz in German is March, okay? March is named after Mars, okay? Now, this guy's name is Meritz, which sounds like March, okay? So this is what I'm saying. This is the last person Trump is meeting with. What are the odds of that? Okay. And again, Trump's going to turn 42 Martian years on 6/11. Mars ritual equals März. The word for March in German equals 6/11. Okay. März equals 6/11, like Mars ritual. Okay. The word assassination equals 6/11 in the same cipher. Now, not only does his last name Meritz sound like the word for March, his middle name is Martin. And what does Martin mean, guys? Well, let's look. The name Martin is of Latin origin and means dedicated to Mars. So the guy's middle name literally means dedicated to Mars. His last name sounds like Meritz, which is March in German. And this is the guy that Trump is meeting with. And Germany was the last war that started World War II. This is the German chancellor, okay? Trump's family is from Germany, okay? So he has two connections to Mars in his name, this German chancellor. Martin means dedicated to Mars, and Meritz sounds like Meritz, which is March, and that equals 6/11, okay? Remember, Trump turns 42 Martian years on 6/11. Now, how about this, guys? Not only does his name have the Mars connection, look how old Meritz will be on 2 days after Trump turns 42 Martian years. Meritz will have 37 Martian years exactly. So Trump turns 42 Martian years on June 11th, and Meritz turns 37 Martian years on June 13th, 1 day before Trump's real birthday. Okay? So do you guys get it? Here's Trump turning 42 on June 11th, Martian years. Here's Meritz turning 37, his Martian birthday, 2 days later on June 13th. So how perfect is that? His name has the Martian connection, and his Martian birthday is coming up 2 days after. Okay? And look at this, guys. Thanks to Gematronnator85 for sharing this with me before the stream. His full name, Joachim Friedrich Martin Joseph Meritz, equals 506. Well, there's a movie about people going to meet the president, the Martians meeting the president of the United States. That's the plot. Let me show you the plot of this movie. It says right here, an army of aliens from Mars visits Earth to meet the president of the United States under peaceful pretenses. However, they reveal their true intentions when they start attacking. Okay? So the Martians come to meet with the president of the United States in this movie. Now, what is Meritz doing today? He's meeting with the president of the United States, who's about ready to turn 42 Martian years. And look at his name, guys. Joachim Friedrich Martin Joseph Meritz equals 506. The name of the movie, Mars Attacks, equals 506. Meritz, he took office on May 6th last month, 506 in the United States. How perfect. Also, from the release date of Mars Attacks to this meeting today is 15 Martian years and 96 days. Well, 1596 is the 56 triangular number. Today can be written 5/6. And again, Mars Attacks equals 506. His full name, Meritz, equals 506. Okay, this is undeniable. All right. His middle name literally means dedicated to Mars. His last name sounds like March in German. He's perfectly synced up with a Martian birthday 2 days after Trump turns Martian. And this is all happening right before the Martian birthdays, okay? Now remember, in yesterday's live stream, I talked about how Elon Musk posted the German philosopher on June 11th, 2023, and he said it's the final countdown to World War III, right here. Elon Musk, the guy who's all about going to Mars, guys. You guys get it? Elon Musk, his whole theme is going to Mars, the planet. And on June 11th, 2023, he posts a German philosopher, Immanuel Kant, and now we have the German chancellor meeting with Trump today, connecting once again to the 6/11 coming up, okay? So yesterday's stream was taken down, okay? But we're going to cover it quickly. How does this tie to what happened yesterday? Well, yesterday, where Meritz is from, in Cologne, he's from the same state that Cologne is from. They found 3 World War II bombs that needed to be defused yesterday. Right before this meeting with Trump, the German chancellor, they found 3 World War II bombs that needed to be defused in Germany. The comedian that was supposed to perform, had to cancel his performance because of this evacuation for these bombs. Well, the comedian that was supposed to perform yesterday, he was born on the anniversary of World War II starting, okay? Exactly 44 years after. And he's in his 42nd year of life, this comedian that was supposed to perform in Germany yesterday. And war equals 42. Trump's about ready to turn 42 Martian years. And this comedian will turn 42 years old on the anniversary of World War II this year, okay? And remember, again, Trump turning 42 Martian years, war equals 42, Mars ritual, 42 and 6/11, World War. And this comedian from Germany yesterday who had to cancel his show for these bombs, June 11th will be 9 months and 11 days after his birthday, okay? His last birthday. And yesterday, we got the new president of South Korea who took office yesterday, the same day that these bombs were found. Well, this guy had an assassination attempt last year, 6 months and 11 days before Trump's assassination attempt, which was at 6:11 p.m. And assassination equals 6:11, okay? So this Korean president, don't be surprised if something happens with Korea in the coming weeks. What is the chances that this guy, the new president of South Korea, had an assassination attempt 6 months and 11 days before Trump's? At 6:11, Trump had his assassination attempt, and assassination equals 6:11. Like Meritz. Remember, I just told you that the word for March in German is Meritz, and that equals 6:11. Okay, Mars ritual equals 6:11. And if you go from this guy's assassination to June 11th, it's 1 year, 160 days. Well, 160 is assassination. Okay? And remember, Elon Musk, when Donald Trump did a moment of silence at 6:11 in Butler, Pennsylvania, Elon Musk was wearing his Occupy Mars shirt that day. Well, Occupy Mars, right? Mars ritual equals 6:11. They did an assassination at 6:11. They had a moment of silence at 6:11, okay? Remember, World War III, the 3 bombs that were discovered yesterday in Germany that needed to be defused, Trump's birthday will be 3 days after June 11th this year, okay? And it will be 333 days after his assassination attempt and 33 days before the anniversary. His assassination attempt occurred on 13/7, which is the 33rd prime. This is all about World War III, okay? The German person who wrote the book, please hit the like button, guys. I only have 19 likes in here. I really appreciate if you guys could hit the like button. I mean, I don't understand why people aren't. I mean, this is just more proof that I've been on the right riddle here. It's nothing like more obvious than what's going on here with the Mars stuff. And anyway, the German counselor or the German prophet who predicted World War III, his birthday is in a couple days, 3 days before June 11th. And his name equals World War III, June 11th, Trump killed, all in the same cipher. This all connects to the Pearl Harbor attack. This all connects to the Pearl Harbor attack that happened on Russia a few days ago. At the beginning of June, Ukraine attacked Russia, and they called it Russia's Pearl Harbor, okay? And this Russian Pearl Harbor occurred 66 times 66 weeks after the real Pearl Harbor and 6 months and 6 days before the anniversary when Pearl Harbor equals 66. 11 times 6 is 66. It was an attack, like Mars attacks, right? Well, attack equals 11. 66 is the 11th triangular. And again, 6 times 11 is 66. The same day that this Russian Pearl Harbor happened, you had an attack in the United States in Colorado on Pearl Street. An attack on Pearl Street the same day as the Russia Pearl Harbor attack. Okay? So one attack in the United States and one attack in Russia. This all connects to the NBA Finals that's about ready to take place because the NBA Finals is all tied to Timothy McVeigh, who died on June 11th in Indiana. Well, Timothy McVeigh equals 66, like Pearl Harbor. The movie Pearl Harbor came out the same year McVeigh died on 6/11 and the same year of 9/11/01. All came out in 2001, the Pearl Harbor movie, okay? Now, remember, Timothy McVeigh died in Indiana, and he bombed Oklahoma City. The 2 teams that are getting ready to play in the NBA Finals are Oklahoma and Indiana. Okay? He died on June 11th. The attack on Russia and the attack in the United States on June 1st happened 11,000 days in 1 day, 11,001 days after the bombing. Okay? 11 again. And June 11th will be 11,011 days after the bombing. On June 11th, that will be the 24th anniversary of McVeigh being killed on June 11th. And remember, the player that's going to be playing for the Indiana team in these next couple days is Timothy J. McConnell. He has almost the same name as Timothy J. McVeigh. These 2 characters, he was born 9 years, 11 weeks, and 1 day before McVeigh died on June 11th. Okay? And McVeigh will be died at 33 years and 49 days. McConnell in this coming days will be 33 years, 72 days, a 23-day difference. That's it. And remember on Raw War just a few nights ago, the announcer lost a bet and he had to wear a Pacers jersey. He was wearing the McConnell jersey on Raw, which is War, in Oklahoma. Okay, this happened in Oklahoma where McVeigh bombed, and it was Indiana. Indiana's playing Oklahoma. Okay. This same night, you had the War Queen, Stephanie McVeigh, come out, and the War Raiders versus the Judgment Day. All this happened on the same night. And Stephanie McVeigh, the War Queen, equals 181 like World War III. And Stephanie McVeigh equals Ukraine-Russia war. And 2 ciphers equals Cologne, Germany, where the 3 bombs were just found yesterday from World War II. And Immanuel Kant, who Elon Musk posted on June 11th, 2 years ago, his name equals World War III. And War Raiders, who also were part of the Raw show the other night. Okay. And again, the War Raiders team, they're turned 6 Martian years today or yesterday since they were established. And one of the guys in the group is going to be 42 weeks after his birthday on June 11th, like war equals 42. Okay. And when Elon Musk posted the final countdown, he posted, it's the final countdown. Well, that equals Timothy James McVeigh. That happened. Elon Musk posted this on June 11th, the anniversary of Timothy McVeigh's death. Okay. And again, this leads us back to what just happened today. I showed all that yesterday, guys. Everything I just showed you here, I showed that yesterday. And today, Meritz is meeting. Meritz literally sounds like Mars or March in German. And his middle name is Martin, which is Mars, dedicated to Mars. Okay. And he's going to turn Martian birthday on June 13th, 2 days after Trump's. And so do you guys get it? This chancellor is going to turn 37 Martian years 2 days after Trump has his Martian birthday and 1 day before Trump's real birthday on Earth. So he's perfectly in between these 2 characters, or these 2 birthdays for Trump. Remember, his Martian birthday will be on Friday the 13th, guys. Friday the 13th is this year. This is Jason, the real Jason's birthday from Friday the 13th. His birthday is June 13th. Okay? Now, why is Trump today during the press conference with Meritz? Why was Trump dominating the conversation? Trump wouldn't let Meritz get a word in, okay? Trump was blabbering on about Elon Musk and how him and Elon Musk are now fighting because Elon Musk came out and bashed Trump's bill. Do you guys understand why this is happening now? It's all about war. Elon Musk and Trump are now at war of words because of what Musk said. Musk wants to go to Mars. Trump's getting ready to turn a Martian birthday, and all this war stuff is going on. Also, a Russian leader threatened Trump. Former Russian president, just a few weeks ago, guys, threatens the U.S. with World War III. Okay, this is not a coincidence, all right? This is all culminating with Trump's 42nd Martian birthday. It's all connected to that. It's exactly what's going on, and no one can tell me different because I've proven it over and over and over again. In all my decodes, I've shown everything happening right now is connected to this birthday of Trump on June 11th and June 14th, somewhere in that time frame, okay? Now, why is Trump so connected to Leo? Why did we just get Pope Leo before all of this? Well, I'm going to show you why. So here is Stellarium. Let me just bring this up. I'm going to show you where Trump's Mars was on the day he was born. So let's go to 1946. Let's go to June 11th. Trump was born at 10:54. All right, so let's go there. All right, so now let's go over here and let's search for the planet Mars. Now, where was Mars Whoops. Sorry, hold on. Do you guys see where Mars was when Trump was born? Okay, this is Trump's Mars planet when at the day of his birth. Where's that, guys? Oh, that's the sign of Leo. Leo. Okay, so this is the exact time of Trump's birth. Now let's go to June 11th, 2025, and let's see where Mars is. Keep your eye on this spot right here, and let's see where Mars is on June 11th in a few days. Again, this is where Trump's Mars was on his birth. Now let's go see what it's going to be on his, hold on a second. I'm still getting used to this thing. So June 11th, 2025. Okay, and then we're going to do a search for Mars again. And look at where Mars is on June 11, 2025. The same area. You guys get it? And Pope Leo, again, Trump is meeting. You guys can't see the screen? Really? Oh, you guys can't see this. No one told me about this. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Let me fix something here. Hold on. Okay, so can you guys see it now? Let me know if you guys can see it now. All right, so you guys can see it now. This is June 11th, 2025, okay? Let's look for Mars. So this is where Mars is going to be, right here. Right here in front of the Leo the Lion, okay? That's his Mars on June 11th, 2025. Now let's go to Trump's birthday in 1946. And let's see where it is. We're going to do the same thing. And you guys see where his Mars was on his birth? In Leo, okay? The son of the sun, the sign sun, okay? The sign of the sun, okay? So there's Leo. There's Trump's birth. I just showed you on June 11th where Trump's going to be. Okay? So, and when Pope Leo was born, let's just show Pope Leo. Where was his Mars? Pope Leo was born in 55 on 9/14. Okay, where was his Mars? You see where his Mars was? It was in the back of Leo. You see? So Pope Leo had his Mars in Leo. Okay? Now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this. Let's give my screen back. And let me show you when Meritz was born. So the guy that Trump's meeting with today is Meritz, right? And Meritz was born in 55. He was born just less than 2 months after Pope Leo. Okay? So now, if we go to Trump's astrology, the article talks about the success, riches of fame of Donald Trump. What lies to the future for him? Okay, so this is his chart, right? Donald Trump's personality is a rare combination. Okay, what's Trump's Mars? What makes him rich and successful? What is it? The first thing they mention, guys, in his thing, Mars. The first thing that this thing mentions about Trump being successful is his Mars in Leo, which is his ascendant sign, gives him a commanding, confident, and ambitious personality with the will to take risk and tread unknown paths. But at the same time, this combination makes him super dominating. So this whole speech today with Meritz, he was dominating the conversation. He was talking about Elon Musk, who loves Mars, right? And how him and Elon Musk are now fighting, which is Mars. That's fighting, right? And he was dominating the conversation over Meritz, when Meritz is also a Mars symbol. When Trump was born as somebody who's super dominating because he has Mars in Leo, okay? I just showed you, we just got Pope Leo for a reason, okay? It all connects back to Trump and Mars and Leo. So that's why Trump was born with Mars and Leo. And that's why he is how he is, because he is a demanding personality. He's ambitious, he's confident, he's a commanding, like Mars, and he's dominating, okay? This is his type, you know. That's what his Mars and Leo shows, okay? And again, Mars and Leo is coming tomorrow, guys. Mars is going to move into Leo in the next 2 days, right after this meeting between Meritz and Trump, okay? And just a reminder, Meritz sounds like Meritz, which is March, which is Mars, okay? It all goes back together, right? That's why this guy is meeting with Trump right before all of this, when he has the Martian in his name, and Martian means dedicated to Mars, okay? And don't forget this, in this whole speech, go back and watch this speech, guys, they gave. They talked about war. They talked about Elon Musk. What do those two things have in common? War is about Mars, and Elon Musk loves Mars. Think about it. Go back, and I challenge all of you guys to watch this interview and see how Trump dominated the whole thing, and all he talked about was war and Elon Musk, which both connect to Mars, okay? So it's clear that this is a riddle that's going on, okay? And people are laughing at me for caring so much about Martian years, but at the same time, I'm proving to you with Donald Trump's birth chart, for goodness sakes, that his Mars is in Leo, okay? And that's why Mars is going to be in Leo again, guys. And this astrology woman just came out and made a video a few weeks ago about how important it was that Mars is moving into Leo, okay? She's thinking bad things are going to happening in June and July, okay? Again, I'm not predicting specifically that World War III will happen on June 11th. I'm never somebody that's going to say is 100% sure that something's going to happen, okay? But we know that after everything I've been showing in my last videos, that this is clearly going towards war, which is exactly why we started off the month with a bombing of Russia, and we had a terrorist attack in the United States, okay? So, and don't forget the World War III countdown timer is still set for June 15th. Okay, still set for June 15th, 2025. So again, that's also this to think about. I mean, what's the chances of that, guys? And I just told you that the Russian leader came out and threatened Trump with World War III. So that's just what I mean. It might not turn out exactly like we expect, but I'm telling you, the war theme is here. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I got 130 of you in the chat. Thank you guys for hitting the like buttons. But with that being said, I ask you guys all, please, if you will come join me, on this stream. Okay, so I'm going over now in 5 minutes. I'm going to be going over. Okay, I'm going to be going over to this stream with Ball Don't Lie. We're going to talk about love. So we just talked about war, and now we're going to talk about love. So you guys know the phrase, all is fair in love and war. I think that's the theme right now, really. The love and the war is all over the place. All is fair in love and war. So I know you guys have heard this. So with this part of the decode out of the way, I've covered how this is all about Mars, all about war, all about, you know, just that. But now Ball Don't Lies and me are going to talk about love. So if you guys would please come over and support this channel. We're trying to help grow these channels, okay? So 5 minutes from now, I'm going to end this stream. and we're going to go over to his channel, and I hope you guys will join me. And I appreciate you all so much. I love you all, and I'm super grateful for you and look forward to seeing you there. Thank you, Betty. Much love to you. And yeah, thank you, Coffee Girl. Appreciate it. Much love to Dr. Savage. He's in the chat. Make sure you guys go check out him. He's been doing lots of work. He didn't feel like going to work today. I feel you. Thank you to William Sullivan. Thank you to Sky Girl. Thank you to Maggie. Thank you to Mama Sari. Much love to you. So yeah, again, we're going to stay on for another 2 minutes, guys. Then we're going to stop the stream. We're going straight over to this channel, okay? Just so everyone knows. But yeah, guys, so make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out, and make sure you guys hit the like button as you go into this new stream as well. Help him out. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream now. I'm going to sign out of this stream, and then I'll see you over. I'll see you over there. Okay, guys? So thank you guys so much. I'll see you in a few minutes. All right? Take care.